Have you ever ignored a warning sign like bridge out ahead, road closed, there's danger ahead? But we think we know better, so we keep going. And later we find ourselves in trouble. Why? Because you refuse to acknowledge the danger ahead. Watch the sign. I know it may look good, like a good road. The road may even run and through some of the high places in town. But Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 through 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." Sometimes just because you can go doesn't mean that you should go. Now, I'm not telling you where to go or when to do it, because I know that we've got grown people in the audience. You've told everyone that will listen that you're grown. Translated, that means can't nobody tell me what to do. But not every opportunity that presents itself is from God. Everything that glitters isn't gold. Balaam the prophet is riding, but he's riding into trouble. God had already spoken to Balaam, and he chose to disobey him. When you ignore God's warning, you walk into unnecessary danger. Some people are moving fast, but in the wrong direction. Some folk are on their way to hell and enjoying the trip. I just want to warn you, if you're one of those people, listen to the warnings, because there's danger ahead. There's danger in moving without God. Balak, the king of Moab, called Balaam to come and place a curse on the Israelites. He was driven by fear of the Israelites camping on his borders. So Balaam got up early, saddled his donkey, and went. But God was angry that he went. Wait a minute. Why would you leave the house and face an angry God? Balaam prophesied from greed, not obedience to God. Question: why are you walking through doors that God didn't open? Remember, movement is not the same as God's approval. The devil opened doors too, but you don't want to go through them. Stop making excuses for your poor decisions. Well, it worked out. Well, at least I got the opportunity or chance. But you better ask, did God approve it? I don't want to be moving on a path to nowhere. I don't want to be moving in circles. That sounds like danger ahead. I want to move in God's direction. I want God to order my steps. The Bible says the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. There's danger in ignoring God's warnings. God sends an angel with a sword to stand and block Balaam's path. But Balaam can't see it, but the donkey does. The donkey turns and swerves. The donkey presses and pushes. The donkey stumbles and falls down because the donkey saw danger ahead. And how does Balaam, the donkey's rider, respond? He beats the donkey 3 times that was trying to save his life. After the 3rd beating, the donkey spoke from his mouth. He asked Balaam, what was his problem? Why are you beating me? Now I'm paraphrasing. Like you lost your mind. Balaam claimed the donkey had embarrassed him. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'd rather be embarrassed than dead. Let's talk about it. Some of you have been fighting delays and interruptions, complaining about closed doors and doors slammed in your face. You're angry because people have been holding you back, and you think that the devil has just been busy. But God is saying, that's not the devil. That's me blocking you. God, help me recognize the warning. Help me see the danger ahead. Because sometimes the delay is for your protection. The no might mean that God is showing you mercy. That detour in your life is divine intervention. Stop getting mad about what God sent for your protection. Understand when God opens your eyes. So the donkey and Balaam have a conversation. God used an unexpected messenger. Balaam was spiritually blind. The very thing he fought was protecting him. God sends warnings, but we don't always recognize them. He was in a hurry, but the donkey's delay saved his life. Then the Bible says God opened Balaam's eyes, and suddenly he saw the angel with a drawn sword. And the angel says, your way is leading you to destruction. In other words, you thought you knew the way, but you're heading into danger. But when God opens your eyes, you start seeing things differently. You see that relationship wasn't right. You see who your real friends are. You see that decision wasn't from God. You see who's been playing church. We should pray, Lord, open my eyes before I get into trouble. Don't fight what God is using to stop you, because it's better to be corrected than destroyed. Thank God for parents that cared enough about you to say no. Parents you claim that made you mad or angry because you couldn't do nothing or go anywhere. Some of us wouldn't have made it to be adults without being in jail, an addict, or dead. When God opens your eyes, you'll see every door wasn't meant for you. There's danger ahead. God is not trying to block you. He's trying to protect you. If he shuts a door, thank him. If he delays you, thank him. If he interrupts your plan, thank him. Because you don't know what he just saved you from. If God has been warning you, this is your moment. Don't wait for another sign. Don't wait for another mistake. Don't wait for another excuse. Listen for the warning signs, because there's danger ahead. Lord, I choose to follow your way. What does this actually mean? It means if God says stop, I'll stop. If God says go, I'll go. If God says wait, I'll wait. There's no more danger. Why? Because I choose God's way every time.